Welcome back, friends and scoundrels. I'm Bran,
And I'm Lynn.
and Sarah's off somewhere, but she was present for recording because she has a job to do.
Yep, she's still training to run the behind the scenes.
Interning apprenticing.
Interning apprentice.
Intern apprenticeship. I just made up a word. Anyways, we're continuing our Hans. You can see that here, all the way over here, in little tiny letters. Franchise,
You on the something?
I suppose. Hans. At the Carnival of Blood, which doesn't really have a picture. And continuing with Laurie. Spoilers. um, games produced by Van Ryder Games. I forget all the other things I'm supposed to do. Is that it? Sure. Anyways, it helps out with the wrap up. If you could leave us some comments down below for things you'd like to see us comment on, that'd be great. I'm not going to guarantee that your comment's going to make it into the wrap up review, but it might. uh, yeah, I think that's it. So, anyways, let's get to the table. Laurie knew she should know better than to go along with another one of Lucy's outings, but when she looked at her with those big doe eyes and said,
"Don't you want to take me to the circus?"
all Laurie could hear herself saying was,
"I'd love to."
They saw the animals, they laughed at the clowns, they bought popcorn. Lucy smiled and beamed, and it was wonderful, but Laurie couldn't shake the feeling that something was off about this place. The sixth sense she had come to trust.
"We need to go, Lucy,"
she said, pulling her to the exit. But when they got there, it had been sealed off, and a dead clown was staked to the entrance.
"Oh God, not again!"
Lucy screamed. For her part, Laurie wasn't at all surprised. Damn it, Lucy, what have you gotten us into this time?
"Come on,"
she said out loud.
"Let's kill him again."
So, here we are. We are set up for some traps and killers and clown. Oh my.
Oh my.
um, as per usual, start with killer special rules. There are no special rules for Hans. Carnival of Blood. Special setup. Set up the game as normal with the following changes to the item decks when playing with Carnival of Blood. Set the 3 trap item cards aside and shuffle the remaining item cards. Deal out 3 decks of 2 item cards face down and randomly add 1 item trap card face down to each deck. Then shuffle the 3 item decks separately. Deal out 1 item card face up on top of each item deck. Return the unused item cards to the location box. When finished, you will have 3 item decks of 4 cards, each with an item trap hidden inside. Special rules. Carnival of Blood comes with 2 kinds of traps, item traps and terror traps. Item traps. There are 3 item traps randomly hidden within the item deck during setup. We just talked about that. They will only be discovered by searching at a search location. Each item deck will have a single item trap, but you won't know where in the deck they are located. Good grief. After successfully searching, if you draw an item trap, you must resolve it unless otherwise noted, i.e., if you have Zappa with you. If your search revealed an item in addition to the item trap, you may still take the item but must resolve the trap first. Item trap cards are discarded after they are resolved unless otherwise noted. Terror traps. There are 3 terror trap cards in the Carnival of Blood terror deck. They may be revealed during the killer phase when a terror card is drawn. When the terror trap card is drawn, resolve it like you would any other terror card. When the terror trap card instructs you to place the accompanying trap token place in your current space, the effects of the trap occur immediately and apply to you and any victims in your space. Victims are always killed, but each trap affects you differently. Refer to the terror trap reference card for each trap's specific effects. After resolving the trap's effects, finish resolving the terror trap card, if there are any other effects to resolve, and discard it as normal. Trap tokens are not discarded and remain on the board for the rest of the game. Each time you or a victim enters a space with a trap token, apply the trap's effects accordingly. Ooh. Enemies are not affected by trap tokens for any reason and completely ignore them. Well, that's just not fair.
Well, why would enemies have to deal with traps?
I don't know. And that's it. Scenario. Final girl, Laurie. Set up late for the show. Check. Set up the item deck as normal. Events 2. Mirrors everywhere. How dangerous can it be? The event cards should be in the order they are listed with mirrors everywhere on top. Carnival of Blood tarot cards. I'm all wrapped up and I can't get free. It burns! It burns! Where the hell did those blades come from? Is this a prop? Hans tarot cards. Shuffle all of Hans tarot cards in deal 7. Next, shuffle the 4 Carnival of Blood tarot cards together in deal 3, setting the last card face down to the side. Finally, shuffle all 10 chosen tarot cards together to form the tarot deck. Dark Power. Set up the Dark Power card as normal. Check. Finale. Dark, Darker, Darkest. Which was not that good of a game.
Was not.
Special rules. Place the girlfriend event card from the Camp Happy Trails above the board and place her special victim meeple in your space. And that's it. And here we go. Alrighty. So Lucy and I were heading towards the exit and found a clown draped upon it.
Ugh, clowns.
All bloody and gross. And so we're trapped in here. Great. Here we go again.
Oh.
On your eternal expedition to save your girlfriend.
Yes. Lucy, you stay here. I'm gonna go try to help some folks get out of here. Great start. Come up here. Oh, look, I found some people.
I was fortunate.
And we're going to try to bring them back.
My rolls don't count.
No, they don't. All right. We're going to bring those two back here. And somehow manage to get them past the gate that is sealed up with a bloody clown on it.
They climbed over it.
And we are going to that and take an action card to expert. And now we're going to plan because I'm all out of cards, so I can't do anything else.
All right. Plan away.
One. I didn't drop the horror down. I'm going to go for a distraction.
No sneezing.
All right, killer's turn. There's nobody here for him to target or killerate. He wants fresh blood. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, target, move, and smash. So, we're gonna go. What? One, 2, and stabby stab.
Hans had Emily by the foot, and he ran his cleaver down the back of her leg. She screamed in pain and clawed at the ground to get away. The colorful lights of the funhouse painted Hans' mask a morbid fashion, like a joke that wasn't funny. He had her pinned and slowly began to peel her skin with his cleaver, stopping momentarily to admire the blood.
All right, penny phase. Four. Get out of the way, Hans.
Get back in the way, huh?
Get back in the way, Hans. And 2. This guy's scary. Let's get away.
You've lost all your time.
Okay then. Upkeep phase. Oh, we forgot to do this. Mirrors everywhere. I think I got them. Oh no, If you attack and there are one or more victims in your space, a victim dies for every one you roll.
What was that again?
If there's a victim in my space when I'm attacking, and I roll a 1, they die. Because I was confused. And, probably should go over the girlfriend card again, huh?
Probably.
Girlfriend. She's cute, funny, and the biggest badass I've ever known. The victim closest to you is now your girlfriend. She will follow you into the killer's space. While she is in your space, roll... Oh, shoot, I forgot to do that earlier. I should have read this to begin with. Roll +1 die for each horror roll. If the girlfriend dies while in your space, you get 5 horror. Girlfriend leaves play, discard this card. So, can't see what is going on here at all. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to do a distraction. And because I read the girlfriend card, I know that I get an extra die now.
Only you'd known that earlier. Could have saved some cards.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Would like to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay then. So that's 1. Forward down. +1 time. All right. Do I want to go ahead and try to sprint or end my turn now?
Where are you thinking about sprinting to?
Probably over here. So if I can get 3, I go get them and come back 1 at least.
Yeah.
And then I'll have all my other cards next time. Or do I want to wait until I have the card?
Give it a try. Push your luck.
I don't want to.
Then why'd you even ask?
Alright. Fix that. Let's get started. That. Get ready for the future. 8, 9, and 1 more. Be ready. All right. Be set. Oh, nobody for him to kill. Where the hell did the blades come from? Oh, shoot. Place the spinning floor blade trap token in your space. Immediately apply the trap's effects. See the terror trap reference card to you and any victims in your space. Okay. Spinning blades. Who's this guy? Freaking collector now? Spinning floor blades trap. Roll 2 dice. For each result, do the following. You take 1 damage. You may move 1 space. Wonderful. So, she's dead already.
Were you in her space?
Yeah.
That's 5 horror.
Well, at least we got that out of the way.
I guess.
And I take 2 damage. And that's also 2. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So that's 2 more horror. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And our dark power is already activated. Second round into the game. Whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. Cool.
Lucy was faced with a decision. Jump over the spinning blades or face the savagery of Hans. Hans stepped closer to her, egging her on. Lucy decided to take fate into her own hands. She jumped, narrowly missing the other ledge. She toppled over into the spinning blades.
That was my spinning blade chopping up people sounds.
That was terrible.
It was spot on. Well then. Panic phase. There's nobody in his space with him. Upkeep phase, nothing to upkeep. Alrighty. So we're back to my phase. So it only triggers when I enter, so I'm okay.
Okay.
But not only that, that also takes away the save space from me. Because if I take a victim in there, they're going to die.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, super smart on my part. Oh shoot, I should have. But then I would have lost. I mean, I wouldn't have lost Lucy and all that, but I would have lost 2 victims.
But you wouldn't have had the 5 horror happen.
5, 6, 7 horror.
Yeah. That'd be a lesson to you. Always listen to your wife, or you'll get 7 horror.
Right? I should have stuck with my personal theme. Anyways, I'm focusing. Trying to. Whew. Up a horror, down a time. Now I'm going to sprint. We are going to discard those 2. I'm going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And oh, 1 time. And let's do a watch. Discard those 2. That gives me 2 spaces. 1, 2. All right, we'll go out the other way.
There's no dead clown bodies this way.
Yeah. All right. Do I want to get all my time back? +1. Or get a little bit of time back in a heart? Get a little bit of time in a heart. 1, 2, and a heart. Okay. We are going to stop for now. Close call. Another sprint. Sprint. And I'll take our just so that way we have something to get rid of if we need to. Should pick a distraction. All right. Nobody for him to kill. In space. Taking souvenirs. If there are no victims on the board, there are, so we ignore this. Target. Move 2, stab 2. Do I want to go? I'm gonna follow these guys because I saw them come this way.
That makes
Well,
sense.
Hans is. All right, and we are going to stab these 2.
Dave had been hit over the head and dragged into an old concession booth. He regained consciousness as a blade came cutting through his left arm. Feeling an inferno of pain, he made eye contact with the masked maniac and began to scream. The butcher tossed his left arm into a pile of other arms. Dave noticed for a moment the pile contained only left arms. Then the butcher came to at his jugular with the cleaver, and he was gone.
All right. So I adjusted my blood check while you were reading that. For each victim killed during the killer phase, +1 blood. 1, 2. Let's horror up again. And another one. Discard the next card.
So much for that.
Right? All right. Nobody to panic because he killed everybody. Nothing to upkeep. So try our focus again. Oh. One down a time though. And we are are going to try to get out of here. And do what is the question? So,
Nothing.
all right, move up to 2 spaces. 1, 2. Should I lose my other time? Okay. And then that's it. So that's all I can do now. Take a focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a sprint. All right. Nobody for him to target and kill. Hans wants me. Oh, Hans wants me. He's always wanted me. Target me, move, and attack. Move. Oh, I've got a thing for that. I'm gonna retaliate.
Are you?
I'm gonna die.
Did you really?
Yes. He ain't messing around this time.
No, he's not.
Because he does 5 damage at this point.
Well,
Was something?
that was certainly something.
Mm-hmm.
Your greatest victory yet.
I got no words for it. Just about the shortest. I mean, I did a good job saving people, kinda.
You did do a good job saving people, kind of.
Except for Lucy.
Well, according to her gruesome death, she did that herself.
I'm the one who sprung the trap, though.
Ah,
So that is my fault.
that is your fault.
Well, at least we didn't get to the finale, which was pull another dark power. Yeah, and he only killed 3 people. 4, including myself.
You out of the way.
That was not a great game for you.
No, it wasn't. That was not. All right. Anything else
Nope.
at the moment?
That was depressingly sad.
That's one way of saying it. So, anyways, all of our links are down below, or the eBay store and social medias and stuff. But I usually do social media stuff here. Very little on the YouTubes. Thanks for watching. I mentioned the eBay store. Go check that out. Some minis up there for sale. Some really cool, fun stuff sometimes. Anything else?
Nope.
Till next time. Live to die. Live to die. Roll to die.
It's what you've done.